I've been trying to work on my discipline in different areas of my life in order to achieve my goals. For example, going to the gym, reading more books, and also with my braiding business, I've been trying to be more consistent and active on social media in order to advertise and promote my work. These things don't necessarily come easy to me, however, most things that are worth something usually aren't easy. A cheeky little quote I came across said, "Motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing." And while it's very cliche, it is still very factual and a reminder that the only thing stopping you from where you are and where you want to be is your discipline. Well, maybe there are other factors too that are out of your control, but besides that, the things that are within your control is what you should be focusing on to get to where you want to be. What do you guys want to achieve before the end of the year? And are there any tips you can share about how you're going to implement discipline to achieve those goals? The one tip I can leave you with all today that has helped me is the idea of trying to get better by 1%, because small increments over time end up leading to greater results. It's kind of like knotless braids, like, okay, hear me out. First you start off with the person's hair, and it's not until you start adding small increments, small pieces of hair over time, that you will achieve the actual knotless braid. This also reminds me of the story I read in the Will Smith book, where Will Smith and his brother were assigned the task by their father of building a wall, and the idea of completing the whole wall seemed very challenging, but his father told him not to think about the wall, and the only job is to lay one brick perfectly, and then the next brick perfectly, and so on. It really isn't trying to look at the whole picture, but by focusing on the small tasks that are going to get us there, we will then realize how far we've come and how close we are to achieving our goals. And if you can get better by just 1% each day, you will then end up with a compound interest of self-improvement. I learned this idea of thinking from the book Atomic Habits, which is also a great read if you're interested. I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk with me and found it helpful, and start or continue to be disciplined in whatever it is in order to achieve your goals.